Where Winds Meet throws a lot of bosses at you, and honestly, each one is there to test something different. Your build, your reactions, or just your patience. This gets especially real if you're playing on expert or legend difficulty, where even a small mistake can cost you the fight. So yeah, it's not just about having strong gear, you actually need to understand the mechanics and play smart. And that brings us to Yi Dao, the Killer Blade. This fight comes almost like a final exam at the end of the first chapter, and if you've been paying attention to the story, you already know he's dangerous. Fast attacks, heavy pressure, and zero mercy if you get greedy. In this video, I'll show you exactly where to find Yi Dao and more importantly, how to defeat him without losing your mind. Let's break the fight down step by step and get you that clean victory.
A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types of
Please don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Enjoy
Thanks.
watching. Yi Dao boss fight is not just about skill, it actually starts with knowing where to go. You need to head to Blissful Retreat and look for the burned building in the northwest area. Right next to it, there is a sword you can interact with. Once you touch that sword, the game pulls you into Dreamscape, Blissful Retreat, and from that moment on, you know you are on the right track. This area already feels different, like the game is quietly warning you that something serious is waiting at the end. From there, just keep moving forward and follow the path the game lays out for you. You will need to use cloud steps to jump along the mountain, so take your time and do not rush it. The path is pretty straightforward, but the atmosphere really builds the tension as you go. Once you reach the very end of the area, that is where Yi Dao is waiting for you. This is the moment where positioning, timing, and understanding the boss mechanics really matter, so make sure you are ready before stepping into the fight. Yida is the kind of boss that never lets you feel comfortable, no matter how far you think you are from him. He constantly mixes jumping sword attacks with long-range sword energy waves, so staying close or keeping distance both come with risks. The fight really tests how well you understand parry timing, positioning, and when it is smarter to simply step back and breathe. One of Yi Dao's most common moves is his jumping overhead slash. He leaps into the air and brings his blade straight down on you, and this attack is marked as a red attack. That is actually good news, because if you parry it correctly, you trigger a powerful counterattack that deals massive chi damage. Getting comfortable with this parry is one of the biggest advantages you can have in this fight. What makes this trickier is that Yi Dao often chains his normal sword swings directly into that same overhead jumping slash. If you lose focus and mistime the parry, you will get punished hard. Try to stay calm, watch his body movement rather than the sword itself, and commit that timing to memory as early as possible. Another major threat comes from Yi Dao's sword energy waves. He has two versions of this attack, and both can catch you off guard. The first version is a single wave of red blade energy that flies straight toward you, which is already dangerous if you are not paying attention. The second version is far more lethal. Yi Dao fires 3 sword energy waves in quick succession with a very short pause between the second and third wave. This spacing is designed to mess with your timing. While these attacks can technically be parried, it is usually much safer to dodge them, especially if you are fighting him from medium or long range. Yi Dao also has a chaotic combo where he mixes sword slashes with shoulder tackles. This sequence feels unpredictable, and trying to parry every hit can easily get you killed. The good news is that he does not move around much during this combo, so your best option is often to disengage, create space, and wait until the sequence fully ends. From time to time, Yi Dao will pull his sword close and start channeling energy into it. This animation is a big opening if you are paying attention. You can use Celestial Seas during this moment to grab his weapon and trigger a counterattack. While this counter does not deal huge health or chi damage, it completely shuts down the attack and keeps you safe. There is a similar move where Yi Dao holds his sword out to the side and channels energy before slamming it down from above. This attack hits twice and it can easily catch players who relax after the first impact. If you choose to parry here, make sure you are ready to parry the second hit as well, or you will take heavy damage. Yi Dao's gold attack is one of the most dangerous moments in the entire fight. He charges energy briefly, then unleashes a whirlwind of slashes in front of him that deal continuous damage. This is immediately followed by a red dash attack that can be parried. Getting caught in the whirlwind hurts a lot, but if it happens, start spamming the parry input so you can reliably catch the follow-up dash. Overall, this fight rewards patience and smart decision making more than aggression. You do not need to parry everything, and sometimes the safest move is simply stepping back and letting Yi Dao finish his combo. Once you understand which attacks to punish and which ones to avoid, the fight becomes much more manageable and surprisingly satisfying to master. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.